standing? Like,
Yeah,
I guess
I will be
just look
standing.
at you. Okay.
Yeah, just talk about your experience here at the college. You're about ready to graduate. It's been 4 years for you, and obviously had a lot of involvement on the campus. What have you liked most about the College of Idaho?
What I like most about College of Idaho is the community, because it is such a small school. Everyone here is really close. Like, you can't walk across campus without saying hello to someone. Everyone will say hi to you. Everyone will know everything about you, pretty much. And with that community comes really close relationships with your professors, and yeah, just the community. And the community makes it so that you feel like you are noticed and accepted and included in things. It's almost expected of you that you get involved on campus, because it is such a small community. If students don't get involved, we can't be an active student body. So that's what I think about it.
Talk about academically. You obviously have some law school aspirations and some things beyond the College of Idaho. What kind of quality of education do you feel that you've received here, and how do you think that's going to benefit you going forward?
I feel like I have received an excellent education here. Part of it is just that my professors really challenge me. They actually read my papers and they go through them word for word, and if they're not perfect, then I get marked down for it. And evidenced by that was a scholarship competition I went to like a month ago for a full-ride scholarship to a law school in Connecticut. And I flew out there, and all these people were from places like Stanford and Brown and Yale. And I was in this discussion group with all these people. They were like, I just finished my master's degree at Stanford in public policy. And I'm just like, yeah, I go to the College of Idaho, you know, small school, liberal arts school in Idaho. But in this discussion, I got the most points because I was the most, I guess, accustomed to having discussions in groups like that. And those people from Yale and Stanford and Brown all seemed really inept at having group discussions. And I think that's something that really demonstrated the amazing education I've received here. And in going to law school next year, this fall, I can honestly say that I feel really confident that I'm prepared and that I'm going to do that with what I've received here.
Talk a little more about the small class sizes. I think that's kind of a draw for people to come. What is, in your mind, the benefit of having 10 kids in your class instead of maybe 30 or 40?
It's kind of the same thing. I mean, with a big campus, you're not really expected to participate. You can go on and off campus, and you're not really expected to be an involved, active participant in the community. But when it's a small school, when it's a small classroom, you're expected to participate. Your professor is going to ask you questions, and you're going to have a chance to speak up in class and voice your opinions and challenge your professor even. But in a big classroom, you're not really expected to participate. And so with that, you gain tons of communication skills, tons of just analytical reasoning skills, critical thinking skills, all those things you garner from having a small class over a bigger classroom. And also the student-professor relationship. I have so many professors here that can write me amazing recommendation letters to any school that I would want. So.
Lastly, kind of talk about one thing I've noticed with a lot of the people I've been interviewing is just kind of a sense of pride. Proud to go here, proud to be a Yote is what everyone says. Talk a little bit about that, especially since you were the student body president, kind of overseeing everything and going to basketball games and sporting events and other extracurricular activities, and the community aspect that plays into that as well.
Okay. Yeah, everyone here is die-hard Yote. At a lot of basketball games and volleyball games, we have body painting. And everyone will just paint themselves purple and gold and go out there and shout. crazy, like just be crazy and for the team. And we have a really nice rivalry with NNU right down the street, so that's really fun. Right around fall, we have a huge fall sports challenge where we play intramural sports and varsity basketball against NNU, and everyone comes out to all those games and just, you know, cheers and you know, yells things against NNU. So, but definitely, like, and then when students leave here, they want to come back and they want to come to the basketball games and see how C of I is doing. And all the alumni have a huge pride as well, and they're all willing to hire C of I students. They're all actually prefer hiring C of I students over other people because they know the quality education that those students have received here. So
I'm going to ask you one last follow-up question because you're doing really well. What will you miss most as you look back on your time here? You graduate on Saturday, and that's kind of it. So what will you miss most about this place?
I'm going to miss the people the most. I'm going to miss my friends. I mean, I have so many friends here. I have 1,300 Facebook friends, and most of them are from C of I. So I'm going to miss my professors and just talking with them, and just the relationships, because with this small campus and, you know, being here all the time, you build such deep relationships with people that, and I know those relationships will continue on. I'll just miss seeing them every day. So, yeah. Oh, and I'll also miss the all-you-can-eat food in the cafeteria.
Yeah, everyone will miss that. That's
yeah.